Okay, so we are pushing the tier 1 at about the 8 minutes 30 mark, and before we move on to the impact, or so-called the area of so-called activity, I want to note that there is some
Dire's top tower is under attack.
there's some glitches in the replay because of the old map, or I don't know what is this. This is like the old map kind of thing. So the map has changed, which not supposed to.
Dire's top tower has
Okay,
fallen.
so 856. Two of us, you're at level 6. I'm close to level 6, and we made this power push.
Radiant's middle tower has
And so I
fallen.
made the call that we go and get the outpost. So that's what we do.
Radiant's middle tower is
At
under
this
attack.
time, Void is almost, Faceless Void is almost level 6 as well. It's level 5. So we got the outpost, you carry on going back to lane to push. Usually what I would do is I will go to this point, and I will do some stacking like below.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
From here, okay, there. So what happened there is that let's take back a bit, player's perspective. We knew the SF was coming. How did we know that? Okay, because from this point, 9 minutes, mid tower was down because this motherfucker, he was jungling, right? So
Radiant's
once we
middle
took the
tower is
outpost,
under attack.
and we see from the map here, right? We knew that SF was coming. We knew SF was coming.
Radiant's middle tower is
So
under attack.
you made the call here to say, okay, let's take the fight to SF and we defend this outpost.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay, so firstly, this is a very poor position to be in, and you see exactly what happened here. I was on the low ground here, right, and you were up on the high ground. Obviously, this SF, he saw me, and he know that the play for me to make is to tether into you and take in a fight with him. So instead of trading hits with you, going for the razors or anything, he made a great play to actually open with his ultimate. Even though you weren't close to him, he's not using the ultimate to do damage or anything. It was just purely for the fear. And you need to understand, if I come in here, okay, if I come in with you here, what's going to happen to me? I'm a 900 HP hero, okay? He's just going to burst me 2 rays, but when I'm fear, he will just right click me and boop, I'm dead, okay? The way that we actually survive in fights and the way that we actually take fights is through you frontlining, you being the area of focus, enemy is focusing on you and hitting you, and then I can from behind, I can do in the hits, I can do in a salve, I can do in a stick, I can do in all the funny things to actually change the mechanics of the fight, change the outcome of how much your regen, that kind of thing. So obviously at this point he's very menacing. He's what, 92 plus 72. His damage is very high. You are 74. Of course, with your poison attack, that's 1. Okay, and then basically what the choice I made is that I'm not gonna tether into the first point in contact that I saw the SF. He's on the high ground, I'm on the low ground, and what he did when he saw me is that, okay, you know what, the play that you're gonna make is to tether into Viper. I'm just gonna ulti to prevent you from coming in, which I decided to wait. I wait out, so I'm not feared, and this is the time for me to tether, right? But in the fear, boom, Faceless Void come in and cast an ulti, his chronosphere on you, and there isn't much I can do. Right? I'm sure, bro. It feels pretty fucked up. It feels like, after taking a lead for the first 10 minutes and pushing down the tier 1 tower, you will feel that Viper is so-called Faceless Void is trash, is nothing. But really there isn't much that I can do here.
Yes.
So what happens next? Okay, you are down. Okay, and I went up. I went on to take the bounties. And if you see at this point,
Dire's middle tower
okay,
is under attack.
Faceless Void is coming up, catching up with the farm. With all the lane to farm on, he has a faded brooch. He carry on his farm while you are dead. Right? You are still level 6 now, and he's taking back the lane. So he's farming, right? Obviously, I just went to take the bounties, and it's just waiting for you to get back. Okay, now you decide to TP bottom. Why can't I think? I don't know why I can't think. But you decide to TP bottom. Okay, let's see your perspective, what you were thinking or what you were looking before you made this decision. Okay, let's put it at like 6 minutes dead. At 6 minutes dead, you were seeing bottom, right? You saw that the lane was shoved into our tower compared to the lane being here, which I think, yeah, you planted a ward here, which gave you vision of the lane, but yeah, it was still pretty far away. But one thing you need to consider is that your support is still there, and Faceless Void is still there. The bottom lane is uncontested because something was going on here between our heroes, and Omnislash was just easily destroyed by, you know, right? So you came down bot, you took one wave. Right, you took one wave of creep. Yeah. And then you took easy cam.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nice. Took back the outpost. Nice. I don't know why ES couldn't hit the fucking mine. Right. You too. Right. Let's see that again. See that in your perspective. Player perspective. It was not a very big fault. Yeah, you had ample time, but
Radiant's top
slow
tower is under
reactions and
attack.
I don't know, man. Take another easy cam. Fair, you know, there is in the fog.
Where'd he go?
Everywhere.
Radiant's top tower
So you took
is under
actually
attack.
one wave of creeps, one easy cam, and one outpost, which of course ES could have taken it. So not necessary for you to be there. So that was the choice you made. Okay. Let's wind that back and let's see what the hell was going on with me. Okay. So 6 minute dead. Okay, I went to take the bounty. I went back to lane obviously because I decided not to commit on the fight. I'm very close to level 6 over here, and I decided to go back, thinking that you will come back to the lane and we can recreate the control we have here. So obviously, you know, after this little exchange, I did realize that, you know, I cannot possibly lane against a Faceless Void at this point. So I just backed it off. Which she realized that, why is the Viper not here? You know, maybe I'm just gonna chase him down. He does, and I die. Yeah. I mean, fair, you know, fair to you or to whoever. I do make mistakes as well, you know. So from this point, once I got away, you know, I probably should have just backed off all the way instead of coming back to harass him. Obviously, I didn't have sight on the AA, which is coming in. So yeah, mistake on my part, but I really didn't. I wasn't looking at the map. I wasn't looking at where you were. I was just expecting you to come back to lane and to take back control and to. All I really wanted was to get that 6, which is why I was so desperate and so hard on to be back on this lane. So, whoop, I died 5.5 or 5 3/4, whatever you put it, and I was like, what the fuck, girl?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
If you think about it, I mean, if you just wind that back to the point that you actually TP'd bottom. Alright. If you had TP'd top, right, we could have taken this wave, which is 1, and we could have taken this camp, which is 2. So it's still fairly, you know, not too bad. And most importantly is to come back to contest this guy, because this guy, at this point, he really doesn't have much. Just a rough band and whatever the fuck he's doing for
Radiant's middle
MOM.
tower is under attack.
I really didn't see the AA. Yep, it would have been a double wave.
Radiant's top tower.
Okay, never mind. We see what happens next. You finally come back and yeah,
Radiant's
you kill
bottom
Faceless
tower
Void.
is under attack.
Good.